Hello. Sorry I'm late. Steam was being weird. It's time for mysteries. Candyman is an ultimate urban myth horror movie. I don't think we're gonna find him in this one, though. Hello, Country Shape. Hello, Vinyl. So last time we signed up to go on this mystery tour in Ueno because they were like, oh my god, did you know that apparently people have been disappearing when they go on this mystery tour? Oh, I guess we didn't sign up. We got invited. We took someone's invite. And then we went on it, and the guide for the tour is like, oh, I don't really even know what's going on. I'm just following instructions. And so we did some puzzles, and we learned some lore about this guy that got murdered. And now we're in some underground basement, and we can't get back up. Or maybe we can. I mean, has anyone tried pressing the button? Nope. We can't get back. Mashing the buttons doesn't work. I don't think it's gonna move. Old elevator with a bag dropped on the floor in front of it. Could this be Kimura-san's bag? Mr. Guide led you here totally unaware of the... Yeah, no, he also freaked out. So... Oh, and the pretty girl that was here, the pretty girl went missing. So I'm kind of suspicious of her because so far, pretty girls have been mean. Jasmine, what are we gonna do? We're trapped here. This could just be a part of the tour, you know. But the guide does look seriously panicked. The puzzle was to cross the river of mourning, seek the serpent's gold, right? We could start by looking into that. Yeah. Okay. Jasmine, we need to talk. About what? What are we gonna do? Tell me I have something in mind. Calm down. Solving the puzzle might let us move forward, so let's focus on that first. First, how about asking that occult otaku Fujiwara about the quiz? Yeah, there's a... What's this say? Walls are clearly very old. Army Tunnel number 6? Some of the stains look like handprints. Creepy. Oh. I see something like dials on here. They can be turned. What are they for? 2 dials here. Looks like a dial lock. They have kanjis on them. Oh, I bet this puzzle is totally gonna make sense in English. I do not know my kanji. Elderwood and tiger. No way. Phone's not working. This can't be real. Hey, take it easy there. This is part of the tour, right? No. I told you I haven't heard a thing. Please, let this all be for show. Yeah, someone's gone missing, by the way. Ah, we're finished. We're all done for. No, wait. Why did she disappear? Where? You don't just vanish into thin air. I looked around, but it really seems like she's just gone. Yes, ending, finale, epilogue. This is on me, right? Must be, of course. Please stay calm. He's not gonna stay calm. What about this dude who we thought was a cop, but apparently is like a historian? Can't say for sure, but yeah, it does look like it. What the hell? Should have never joined this stupid tour. It's not even interesting. I mean, this part is kind of interesting. A historian? So, the guy that got murdered was like a history... He worked at a museum. And this guy apparently was one of his colleagues, but he was like, we weren't even that close, but I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Matsuda-san, do you think this is staged? Who cares, as long as we get out quick. Hell, I should have called it after the last spot. Why'd you stay then? Matsuda-san, you mentioned that you weren't that interested in the occult and such. Why'd you stick with us this far? Oh, he's shifty, he's sweating. None of your business. Just kind of ended up here. Okay, whatever. You want to know who killed your boyfriend? Old and worn down metallic cupboard covered in dust. Each of the drawers has a nameplate on it. Oh my god. The kanji puzzle. So it turns out this is a Japanese game that's been translated into English. I was mistaken last time, which this whole puzzle now makes... Yeah. Hey, gas mask. Gas mask, do you think this is all a setup? Huh? Well, of course. The lights are on for one, and that puzzle is proof this is all for show. I guess. That being said, this place is something. An abandoned underground armory facility? Sick! I can see the views rolling in. I mean, it is cool. If I wasn't worried about being stuck down here forever, like, this would be cool to go explore. Himura-san has disappeared, or maybe she's gone missing. Really? Or was she never on the elevator in the first place? That's not possible. I saw him in the elevator with my own eyes. Is that so? Going missing during a mystery tour? If that's true, I smell an article. That might mean that we're first-hand witnesses to tour participants disappearing. Sick! This guy sucks. About the info on the Tenchu incident that you received at the previous location. Oh, yeah. So, the previous location, when we solved a puzzle, one of the envelopes had, like, info on the murder, and then this guy was like, I found it, so I'm not sharing. Meh. Yeah, I thought you might ask. Did you already look inside the envelope? No, he hasn't even looked at it? Motherfucker. This guy's... If he just kept being herder, he could have been cool. By the way, something's off about you. You keep snooping around. I've noticed ever since this tour started. Sometimes putting on those glasses. What's up with that? The other girl with you too. Observing us from a bit of a distance. Wearing a bored expression, but what's really going on with her? We're just two girlies who love the occult. It's really not what you might think. That Matsuda guy, too, keeps glaring at me since I found the Tenchu incident info. Must be really concerned about what's in it. And that otaku dude. Did you notice he sometimes has this weird look in his eyes? Is anyone on this tour even close to normal? Dude, you wear a gas mask and blog online. I don't think you're one to talk. What's over here? We'll talk to you in a bit, Fujiwara. Whole wall's made of thick steel. A lot of red rust here, but there's 2 empty spots. Marks on the floor as if something was dragged away from the wall. Oh, it's maybe the cabinets. Dragged towards the wall. What a marvelous spot this is for occult fans and military fans. Oh, of course, he's also a military otaku. I'm glad you're having fun, but we might be trapped here. Solving the riddle would lead us to the exit, I think. The message you read earlier, do you think it's part of the tour itinerary? Deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms, beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. About these verses. Do you know what it's supposed to mean? Well, my own theory would be as follows. Firstly, deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. You are underground, which is the underworld, which is not the realm of the living. So probably the mythical world of the dead, yes. The Nether, but we don't have gold armor. Then, do you know what the River of Morning and Serpent's Gold might mean too? Let me think. The message advised us to cross the River of Morning, seek the Serpent's Gold. The River of Morning mentioned here corresponds to the Sanzu River in Buddhism, or the Styx in Greek mythology. Therefore, it is suggesting we pay a gold coin to cross the river. I see, which means we have to find that gold coin first. Supposing we do find the gold coin, how are we supposed to pay it? If this is a puzzle, there should be a mechanism somewhere that allows us to. Would you look around for a serpent's coin as well as the River of Morning? Yeah, he's actually pretty helpful. Well, the puzzle is based on occult stuff, so he's like, my time to shine, baby. Is there anything else you've noticed? About this space we're in, I see various instances of the 10 heavenly stems and 12 early branches. So I would imagine those are related to the puzzle. Stems and branches. The dozen earthly branches denotes a 12-year cycle. Mouse, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Combined with the 10 heavenly stems, these form a 60-year calendar. The 10 heavenly stems are the elder and younger versions of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. The year 2020, for example, was the year of the mouse, but also elder metal. That sounds so cool. In brevi. In short, this space has numerous worlds combining 2 kanji, yes. I wrote up some notes on the 10 heavenly stems and 12 earthly branches. Oh wow, thanks. Didn't really get what he was saying, but oh well. It seems that the instances are lacking certain words from the 60-year cycle. You might want to determine which ones. Yippee! All right, glasses time. I love the glasses theme so much. It's so good. What is this shadow doing? Seems his attention is on the wall. Is it a trace of someone setting something up on the wall? This ghost-like shadow I see here and there. Could they be the ferryman who takes us across the river? If so, should we hand them the serpent's coin? Nope, I can't physically hand them anything. So what should we do? Okay, so they're pointing at the wall. They're pointing at this one. Shadow is placing something on the drawers. Maybe the nameplates on the drawers were put here recently. Boop, boom. What the hell is this? Traces of Kimura-san. What? Did she get vaporized? I'm not finding anything. Oh, it's supposed to show that she's not there. It's as if she disappeared while on the elevator. Is she really missing then? The stank lines. Just like Fujiwara-san mentioned, these kanji also form a two-kanji word. Checking his notes. Here, it looks like for younger water and for rooster. I don't know how to pronounce these. Younger water rooster. I thought this would be the most likely place to find serpent coins. But, nowhere in sight. Nope, none lying around. Maybe somewhere else. Have you looked in the cabinet? No? Oh, okay. Let's look at this thing again. Is this red rust supposed to be the river of morning? Oops, almost missed it in all the rust. Oh, there's another dial. These dials also show combinations of two kanjis. Checking Fujiwara-san's notes, seems like these dials are missing elder metal sheep. How are these supposed to help us solve the puzzle? Elder metal sounds so cool. Serpent's gold. Mr. Gasmask, this is a long shot, but would you happen to have a gold serpent coin? Huh? Serpent coin? Who would have something like that? Thought so. Maybe it's in that envelope that you haven't even opened, you jerk. Well, let's look at the other thing first. These styles also show two kanjis. Checking Fujiwara-san's notes, two missing ones are Elder Water Snake. Tried looking, but no luck so far. The serpent coin probably isn't around here. I wonder if the guide was given it. What's happening? No way out, and I keep calling, but no one's picking up. Hey. Mr. Guide. Doomed. What should I do? We're doomed. Before we die, I want to see you flamenco dance. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Do you happen to have any serpent coins? Serpent coins? Guess not, of course. If a Japanese koban counts as a coin, actually, yes. Really? Oh, well, yeah, that's a serpent coin. A koban coin from the Suijin Shrine near Shinobazu Pond in Ueno. A koban from the Suijin Shrine! Could I borrow it for a bit? Yeah, sure. This koban coin, Fujiwara-san might know something. Hey, otaku guy, check out this shit. Hello, parentheses. Did you finish your breakfast? You need to tell me about it? Come here. Hello, I'm procrastinating. Hi, I'm procrastinating in the office for hours. I'm No.A. Hi, Ruby. Fujiwara-san? We're stuck in a tunnel. About the steel wall in the back. It's covered in red rust and looks like a river. I'm pretty sure that's the River of Morning. That is indeed a possibility. Those red patterns look like a design, so it's unlikely to be just a regular wall. Please check if anything else stands out. Okay. Also, we have a coin. I couldn't find a gold coin itself, but our guide had a koban from the Suijin Shrine at Shinobazu Pond. Oh! Lo and behold! A Mizeni Mamori charm from the Suijin Shrine! Water and rivers have indeed often been depicted as serpents and worshipped since the days of old, yes. Koban coins are gold coins, of course, so this would qualify as serpent's gold. Eureka! Eureka! I thought the serpent's gold would be hidden somewhere in this room. If our guide had this, was it just part of the puzzle? Aha! This Koban seems to be one of the ultra hyper rare ones, only 10 of which were minted in 2013. An ultra hyper rare design commemorating 2013, which was a younger water snake year. Sam Lota No.A. Hi, Bon! Are you going to be social? Good luck. But yeah, it's lucky that we have this guy that actually knows about the occult on the tour, because everyone else apparently doesn't know shit. It's said to mega buff your monetary luck. In 30 minutes, he asks, you can do it. Mega buff? Wow. In fact, I own one of these Kobans myself. Behold the utter brilliance of the younger water snake kanji 2013 in heavenly stems and earthly branches. As the cycle is 60 years, the coins would next be sold in 2073. I was blessed with this Koban in my one and only chance during this lifetime. So that means in brevi, 2 hyper ultra rare Koban just happened to coincide here. What if we talk to someone else and they're like, yeah, I also have one of these? Huh? Is that even possible? Oh, wait. If I remember correctly, Mr. Yamada Gas Mask owns... Oh my god, we're all gonna have one, except for us, because we snuck in. I recall him bragging online about owning one, narrowly missing a flame war. Aha! Which means that 3 of those 10 Kobans are gathered here. A divine happenstance. Is that even possible? I'll go ask Mr. Gas Mask if he has it too. Could I ask you something? Mr. Gas Mask, would you happen to have a Koban from the Suijin Shrine? Huh? I heard from Fujiwara-san that you had one. And that you bragged online and almost got flamed. Oh yeah, that snake god Koban. I do, in fact. A new Usagi pose. This guy sucks, unfortunately. Mind if I take a look? Yeah, here it is. It is the same one. What do you mean? Our guide, Fujiwara-san, Mr. Gas Mask. There were only 10 rare Kobans issued and 3 of them are gathered here. Huh? Which means maybe Matsuda-san has one too? I'll go check with Matsuda-san. Hey, if we find out that everyone that's supposed to be on the tour has one of these and we don't have one, isn't that gonna look awkward for us? Hey, ask the guide if anything's changed, will ya? Do you have a Koban coin from the Suijin Shrine? Matsuda-san, do you have a Koban from the Suijin Shrine? Huh? It seems the Koban is the key to escaping this place. Ah, the Suijin Koban, yeah? I have one here, see? Please let me see it. It's all worn out, so you can't really tell what it says. It's the same Koban. Huh? What up? So, we'll be getting out of here, yeah? Hold on a minute, let me think this over. I mean, we already found the Serpent's Gold, but... Serpent coin? Okay. Let's think this through. I'm trying to think. This puzzle is way too difficult. Also, it's in kanji. Seek a way out. Let us look at the puzzle itself once more. The puzzle went like... Deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms, beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. That should be it. Miss Zammy, you have what it takes to figure this out. I believe you found both the river and the coins. Yeah, that's true. It looks like combinations of two kanjis have something to do with them. But we don't know what to do with the serpent coins. The serpent coins, or the kobans that everyone had, there must be some way to represent them. I assume it's just we put like young water snake on the river dial. When you examine the dials and nameplates, there was something different about each set. And Fujiwara-san mentioned his admiration for the Mizeni Memori charm, issued in 2013. River and the Kobans, what is it we're supposed to do? Theses is a young snake, she is. Theses can be really long. When she stretches out, she's like a slinky. She's like a snake. Hi, baby. Meow. How are you doing? Set the dial lock on the steel wall in the back to young water snake. Good! Set the dial lock on the steel wall in the back to young water snake. Yeah, that must be it. There was something missing from the kanjis on each dial. Only the dials on the steel wall in the back can be set to young water snake the year the Kobans came out. Let's try setting the dials on the steel wall in the back. The smartest girly. Here we go. Yeah, it opened. All right, we can open this door now. Oh, we can just get further into the tunnel. Hey, everyone, we solved the puzzle. Wow. We did it. Finally, we're out of here. Almost thought we were really trapped down here. Zammy, let's give this steel door a push. You all help out too. Oh, right, let's go. Whew, took a while even with everyone pushing. Dark underground tunnel. Guess we'll be following it. Elevator's out of business, only way forward, yeah? Hurry up, guide. Eek! No, how could I possibly? We don't have much choice, let's go. Zammy, grab this. Good thing I brought flashlights, night tour and all. What? You're saying I'm leading this? To be honest, everyone here is up to something. I'll keep watch from the back. Remember what happened to Kimura. Anyone does anything shady, I'll take him down. Okay. How long have we been walking? I think it's been an hour already. Nah, it hasn't even been 10 minutes. Also, do you smell something funny? Yeah, it's gas. Oh, that smell? Yeah, it's gas. But it's not that strong, so it won't hurt us. Considering where we are, let's hope it's not some weird gas leak. Oh, that's a good CG, actually. The animation of the shoes and the light. Impressive. I thought you were just some regular chick, but are you in some special line of work? Bro, you might want to put that fucking mask back on. You're the one person here that has a gas mask, and you hear that there's a gas leak, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna keep my dumbass face out. Hate this guy. I'm just trying out the moves from action films. Huh, really? So where the hell are we? I'm not sure. Oh, Fujiwara-san. Maybe your occult insight can tell us where we might be right now. At least we get to loot it from him. Yeah, it's gonna be like PUBG. That's a lot of ellipses. What's with him? Guy hasn't said a word since we got to these tunnels. Hold on, look at this. Ooh, that's cool. Comes into frame. Railroad tracks. Tracks? Really? Yes! There's a way out! We're getting out! If we follow them, we might reach a subway station somewhere. Never thought we'd stumble upon subway tracks. Closest subway line in the area would be the Keisei line. But the tracks we're following are single track. Guess this might be one of the side tracks? Is it just me, or are we being watched? It's felt like that for a while now. Also, I think I hear footsteps from behind us, and what sounds like singing? The gas is starting to get stronger too. Oh no! My flashlight's flickering. It's about to go out. I know there's something lurking ahead. Right? Right? Ah! Hey, your yelling is stressing me out. Please stop. Ooh, abandoned station. Wait, look over there. It's a station. My flashlight's out. Glad we made it here with the last of the battery. So, which station is this, huh? Is it even a station in use, or an abandoned one? Oh, you're right. It doesn't look like a regular station. No. No way. This couldn't be. Kisaragi Station? Huh? What the? Hey, they're gone. Oh, we're missing more people? Ah! Jasmine isn't with us. And Fujiwara-san too. Huh? I'll go back for them. The flashlight's dead, remember? Oh, right. Think. Girl boss gone. Otaku gone. We're out of useful people. The useful people has turned to only Zammy. Matsuda-san, do you have a lighter? Yeah, sure, but... Don't a single spark in this place. The gas will catch fire and we'll all die in a huge explosion. Flammable gas. Then we just have to look for a way up. Path leading out is closed off with metal shutters. Ooh, now we're stuck in this station? And here's another message mentioning a puzzle. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. What is this saying? We have 3 people missing and you're still messing around. What the heck is your point? Yeah, but we don't have much choice. Even if we could find our way back in the dark, that elevator still doesn't work. And now the gas is getting stronger. Hey, fucking finally. Never thought I'd actually get to use this. Mr. Gas Mask, back to gas masking. Don't be disappointed, Zammy. This is such an improvement. So, solving the puzzle is our only way out. Well, then here goes. Alrighty. Denizen of the underworld. Otherworldly path leads back to living. Whew. Observe. Metal door. Maybe a storage room for the station staff. Should pass that mask over to someone actually using her brain. So true. We could become... I was trying to form gas mask and a Zammy into one word, and it wasn't working. It's gas mazami. Snake! Lock has a 4-digit dial on it. Also, this symbol. It's the same one for Suijin-sama, the water god that we saw earlier in the park. Try 2013. Wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number. It might be 2013. Part of the sign with the station name on it was taken down. Station it was. Ugh. Any hidden mechanisms in the panel? Nope. Just a regular sign.
But wow, this station makes me wonder if this is actual reality. So, to leave this unreal place, we're going to solve that puzzle.
I see. Mr. Gasmask, have you figured out what the puzzle means?
Hear this, from Denizen of the underworld. Otherworldly path leads back to the living. So some say the underworld is a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we know.
Never-changing sanctuary? Guess this place might fit that description. So it's talking about a way to return to reality from here.
It's talking about the way to the land of the dead.
The land of the dead. So the way to return to reality from here is the path of the dead. Meaning, maybe it was already shown on our way here.
Something like that, I think.
I'll give this puzzle a little more thought. It's 2013, it's 2013. It's for the snake year. Wonder what this place is.
Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me this is the Netherworld, I'd probably believe you.
Ah. Hey, Matsuda-san, do you have anything useful to say? Probably not.
Hell, how did things end up like this?
What do you think about this situation?
Thoughts? I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so we better make it out of here, or else.
Okay, that's about as useful as I thought you were gonna be. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath. Nope. Station bench. How old is it? Paint is all dry and cracked. Vent. There's a ventilation duct near the ceiling. Could it lead to the surface? Way too high to reach. Doesn't look like the type that opens, and it doesn't look wide enough to crawl through. No way out from here. This is the darkness. Stairs leading from the platform to the tracks, but it's totally dark down there. Flashlights hadn't died. We could have gone a bit further. What is this, battery draining gas? We won't make it out of here alive, will we? Don't say that. We might still find it. Find a way out. Seek a way out. I really need to take a break. Wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara-san, and Kimura-san went. Why, oh why is this even happening? I need to quit this job. Girl's got 1 pixel wide shins. She does be having those robot feet. Oh, the dial on the door. Oh, this is the weird mark that was drawn on Masuda-san's tour materials. It's the same as the one we saw at Shinobazu Pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related? 2013. Nothing in the reference materials I received. Oh, by the way, the 4-digit number back at the pond was 0921. The date of the Ueno Tenchu incident. Oh, that's a good guess, too. The day he left this world. Well, that's also a good one. But 2013 is the water snake, the young water snake. Well, it's time to glasses up. Ooh, this place, does it have a different glasses theme? Oh, never mind, it just hasn't kicked in. Yikes. I see hands wrapped around the ventilation duct. Why are they up there? They're probably putting something in there. Do 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 do. This trace is strange. It's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used this station back then? I wonder if this station was ever actually in use. The trace of someone putting up a piece of paper. Might be the organizer of this tour. Okay, well, let's try 0921, I guess. Here goes nothing. Good. Oh, it opened? This number is the date of the Ueno Tenchu incident and Kengo Nomura's passing. What would the padlock open with that number? Someone trying to tell us something? I don't think I looked at this great either. There are stairs on the other side of these metal shutters. Might be able to reach the surface through here. Lift those up, girly. Humph! Impossible. It's not moving even a bit. And Zammy is super strong, so it's really shut. Let's check the station staff room. Old work desk. Wonder when it was last used. Look in that shit. Anything in the drawers, please? Nothing. Snake. Row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted on here too. Snake. Yeah, she's conserving her strength. Seen this shadow before. God of Death is shadow from before the River of Morning. Could there be something in the lockers? Oh, you know, this God of Death shadow. Most of the lockers are just closed. But there's one locker with a dial lock. 2013? The snake. Why, I remembered it. I'm the one mentioning it. I guess I have to talk to people about it. It's 2013. About the Koban coin you have, can you think of any 4-digit numbers related to the coin?
Huh? 4 digits? No idea.
I see.
By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, is there another puzzle?
That's right. It's strange that we'd be asked for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? It's all about the guy getting killed. And you're all connected to him in some way, and you're being brought here for, I don't know, vengeance-related purposes, maybe. Masta-san, you had a Koban coin, right? Yeah, you know I do. Do you happen to know a 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there was something, Yeah, younger water snake anniversary one. One's every 60 years. Back in 2013 or so. 2013! That's what I was saying. Let's pop this shit open. Snake locker, snake locker, snake locker. Good. Here we go. It opened. Yeet! What is this? The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. May you repent here till you rot. Ooh. Vengeance. What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints. No puzzles to solve.
A mark on the arm, seriously?
Mr. Gas Mask?
It's nothing. Things look kind of bleak, huh? How do we get out?
Hey, I have a fun idea. What if we all rolled our sleeves up? Just like, I think that might be a fun, like, a game or like a bonding thing. Like, what if we all just rolled our sleeves up? Doesn't it feel kind of warm in here? Maybe we should all just roll our sleeves up. Maybe there never was a way out for us in the first place. Excuse me, or is it me, or does it smell weird?
Yeah, definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger.
How can you tell? You have a gas mask on. It's probably, oh, it doesn't even have a filter, I guess.
If it keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not.
Abundant Superior, bye-bye, No.A. Get out of Kisaragi Station. Thank you! Good luck being social. You can do it. Oh, no. Hey! Is someone there? Who is it? Oh. Hi, guys. I did not expect to see you this early. Whew, well, glad we finally made it. Jasmine? And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. And then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense! I must do what I need to do! None of you understand the utopia we were promised! Oh, this guy's crazy. Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great reset! He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end? Found a way out? I was seeking for it, but I haven't found it. Out of options. Oh, geez. What can we do? Are we stuck underground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? I think if we move the bench over here, we can take a look in that vent. Oh, or we could get a call from the director and then he can tell us to do that. My phone? This is where I saw the strange hand-like shadows. Also, I thought people's phones weren't working. I have a signal here? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems you are safe and sound. I was worried there. Director-san, can you not see in places with your occult power where there's no phone signal? Your voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? Did you just put a tracking bug on my phone and you don't actually have powers? That would be funny. No wonder all my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here in a place like a Netherworld station. And the gas keeps coming. We're running out of time. Please keep calm. If we shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. You will need to gain permission from the denizen of your underworld. Permission to head back to the living world. Okay. Huh? You're actually getting a signal? That's right. Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, you should call the cops, and she's like, actually, my boss is doing a ritual, so we're gonna have to go with that. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. That gas keeps coming. How about you call for help, like right now? Oh, I'm about to faint. Unhand me, you brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zammy. Then let us... Oh, then let us begin, Mrs. Zammy, without attracting too much attention to my presence. A good idea. This isn't really the time for the usual dissolution. In a rather unexpected and fun turn of events, your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of the earth. I really wouldn't call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The Netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, we must purge you of this deathly corruption. The Eye reveals all. Eye opener. Oh damn, we're doing dissolution. Now, let the dissolution begin. Yeah! The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour has led you to the Netherworld. The Shinobazu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder, and an abandoned facility and tunnel. So I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit, because this game's really loud. Whoop. You have ended up in what seems to be the Netherworld. What are your thoughts on your experience so far? I really miss the sky right now. Asking you this less for customer feedback, and rather to assess common traits among those who reach the Netherworld. So, Miss Azami, how would you describe the participants on this tour? Everyone had a reason. And this is gonna be a vague answer, but everyone had a reason to go on, or some connection with the tour. Great. They had various reasons. Strong interest in the occult, to write an article on the tour, acquaintance of the Shinobazu Pond ghost. You could also say that those who reach the Netherworld have an uncanny reason to attract each other. That is the basis we should start from. The Netherworld that supposedly exists on the flip side of this Ueno area. Don't you feel there's some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctively different from common tropes, such as the presence of fae or anomalous abominations. As if the underworld were that much nearer. So, Miss Azami, let me ask you about the activities that were prepared for this tour. All of the activities had one element in common. Do you know what it was? An unsolved case. Something to do with an unsolved case. This is just a guess, but I think they're looking for the Ueno Tenchu incident's murderer. Excellent. The puzzles presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. What might this suggest? That this particular netherworld may be related to Kengu Nomura, Oh, hello, parentheses. Do you want to help with the dissolution? Come here, baby. Come here. In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour participants all had good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. Come here. So, Miss Zammy, there was one thing that all the other participants had in common. What was it? They all had a koban. Though I don't know how or why. All the participants had a koban from the Suijin Shrine. Excellent. Almost all the tour participants owned rare coin, of which only 10 are known to exist. Yeah, she's here to solve the case. Detective parentheses. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. It was as if the organizer, keeper of the Netherworld, had gathered owners of that particular coin. All in all, the tour organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the Netherworld. Hey, baby, come here. Come here. On to the final step, Miss Zammy. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being one envelope short. Is that even a factor right now? Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short? Means one of the people is the organizer. Our guide mentioned he had just passed out what he'd received from the organizer. It's like a zero escape. For real, for real. So it's strange that there would be such an oversight. Which may mean that the handouts themselves were present as intended. But there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour. This whole chapter feels like a Zero Escape tribute. There's escape rooms, there's a guy with a gas mask, the organizer is part of the tour. It's all about an incident a specific number of years in the past. It's just like a nonary game. Someone who wasn't invited. So, Miss Zammy, someone on this tour is here uninvited. Do you know who they are? I mean, technically me. Could it possibly be us two? Brilliant. Bingo. Always wanted to say that, by the way. But this guy's so lame. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours truly. What can't you do? Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network account for their online activities. We happen to have a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts. Do you mean that you hacked their account? Miss Zammy. That is not important right now. He totally avoided the question. Anyway, so you use that handy tool to create a fake invitation message with an uninvited duo showing up. It's only natural that you'd be missing one set of handouts. You two were the intruders in this tour. I was hoping it was going to be that the organizer was part of the tour, and so they didn't give it to themselves. But I guess that would make it too obvious. He talks about forging a DM like as a passport. Yeah, it's really not that hard. The key turns. Now, the final question to illuminate everything. Miss Zammy, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomura-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him. Well, that was just a hunch of sorts. That is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yet, unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other participants. Wait, you mean someone who had a characteristic that the tour organizer would never have chosen? Who was this person? Kimura-san? Could it be Kimura-san? Fabulous! You and Jasmine are outsiders to the tour. Of the official participants, she is the only woman. I don't think that was the characteristic I was thinking of. Oh no. You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her if that we were at the tour's meeting point. Do you remember who answered and how? It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that was because the only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Indeed, it was her. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour and resident of the Netherworld. Kimura-san, or rather, Miss Tomoko Nomura. The mystery is now solved. Tomoko Nomura? I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. I knew it! I knew the pretty girly couldn't be just a normal pretty girly. Mysterious pretty ladies are the greatest threat in this game. You? I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I've set this place up to fill up with gas. 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 I don't know if anyone is familiar with the Germa clip where he's talking about Saw and he keeps saying that Jigsaw fills rooms with gas. In 1 minute, this room will fill with gas. But that's what this makes me think of. Just one little spark and... No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour's organizer, I find that unforgivable. But it's been taken care of now. Kimura-san, you're all right. Even though you filmed this room with gas. Who cares about that? We're all about to die here. And you're Nomura's sister? What's your problem with us? Why even run this stupid tour? To hunt down the real murderer of my brother Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. But there was one thing they did take. The Suijin Shrine Koban I gave him. Or... Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother and should be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura. But you did have a motive. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital. Just before dying, he told me the murderer has a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, could you roll up your sleeve and show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thanks for coming. Wait. Here, you happy? Flip that arm around, buddy. No marks. Himura-san, I mean, Nomura-san. Looks like Matsuda-san isn't the culprit. What? No way, that can't be. I didn't take his coin. I went to buy it myself. And I have an alibi for when Nomura was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it. Then it must be you, Gas Mask, Yamada. Nomura-san, please stop. Shut up! Do you have any idea what I've been through these past 7 years? The world goes crazy over the Tenchu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. Suddenly, there's suspicions around Tsutomu Kisaragi, and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they've had enough, they get bored and leave? Nomura-san. Gas Mask, roll up your sleeve. Roll it up right now. As you wish. No mark. How come? Nomura-san, please. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Let it go. You had the wrong idea, so let's all head back up. Come with me. Who, me? Zammy? Are we not gonna roll up Fujiwara-san's sleeve? Cause like he also has a coin. Are we just not gonna roll up his sleeve? He seems kind of crazy. Are we just not gonna check that? All right, girls talk. No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. Zammy, why do you only attract crazy girls? Nomura-san. Are you really set on getting revenge? Can't forget, he was my brother. Kenga was my brother. Yeah, I'll be doing more of these events. Azami-chan, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help because you understand me. I wanted to talk to you about that. Why me? Let's head back up, just the two of us. Oh yeah, take this, the key to those shutters there. You can keep it, see? You can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Azami-chan. We'll have everyone else die and move on together. Yeah, she's got strong, crazy girl attraction. Azami-chan? Nomura-san? I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How could you say such a thing? I like when she does this face and her mouth is like a little peanut. So this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother. What if he had sold the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Director, you don't have to put it like that. Tomoko-san, please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't make him happy. It might. You don't know her brother. You don't know her brother. Some people think revenge is really cool. And maybe her brother does. Like, you can't say this. Azami-chan, why are you saying this? This was the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one. Next time, one day, roaming the netherworld fueled by those words. How quaint. You are unfit to see this vengeance through. Don't say that. And what am I supposed to do from here on for my brother? Please tell me, how can I make this work? I'll do better next time. Please stop, Nomura-san. You're only making your brother sad. Again, you don't know that. He might think this fucking kicks ass. Why, Zammy? I must find out who killed my brother for Kengo. Ah! And here I am, back on terra firma. He might be up in heaven or down in hell watching his sister kill people and being like, this is so badass. Go, sis. Go, sis. Like hell it is. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. I'll make sure to hand these two over to the cops. Are we just not gonna... Are we just not gonna roll up his sleeves? Just, like, to check? Because... Like, just to check? If you saw the puppy face the bro had, he wouldn't approve of this. Listen, his sister is also hot, and she's also crazy. Maybe he was also crazy. You don't know. Zammy? Oh, you're being sussy over there, Gas Mask. The mysterious organizer of the Occult and Dark Tour. We were ultimately unable to determine who it was. The organizer seems to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Ueno. Did they step too close to the Netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? And that's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel today. Stay tuned. Man, this case was way too exhausting. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden, I was lost as well. But great job on talking her out of it. It might be a secret skill of yours. Yeah, also attracting crazy women. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nomura-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. Oh, well that's handy. She'll be facing repercussions for using the facility and tunnel on her own. So that's why she had access to the station and underground area. Also, the gas that was building up underground. She had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really solo all of it? Seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. How was your Netherworld trip? ED time. Director? So, was Dr. Kisaragi the murderer or not? You must be pondering Nomura-san's words. The information that traverses the internet can give rise to both evil and good. Evil in the form of a culprit. That is what the Times called for 7 years ago. Called for? Evil? So the Illuminate cards aren't prophecies. Oh, she's reporting to her boss. But announcements of intent. We can conclude that these are acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about the Samezima admin? No trace so far. Not so easily baited. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. I'll leave that to you. The CUTU. Commissioner? Whoa! Dear Samezima members, the Great Reset is nigh. I feel like this guy would talk like Zero. The evil that dominates the present-day world will no doubt try to foil our plans. We must not falter. The general public is oblivious to the deceit. The world is ready for the Great Reset, and you will be the ones to make it happen. Whoa. Evil Cult live stream. We love Evil Cult live streams. It's just like brings back memories, doesn't it? Cult live streams. Ah. All right. Let's see the opening to this one. And then I should get ready for work. Ooh. Two Zimmers were arrested. Oh, this is the admin, not the news. This is my boss. Two Zimmers were arrested after attempting to enter an embassy in Akasaka. Adding that mystery tour participant Fujiwara to the count. The total comes to 8 arrests across 5 cases. The world is getting really scary lately. Are they doing this to make the Great Reset happen? They're following someone's directors, probably the Samezima admin. This borders on a conspiracy theory. But I believe the admin is agitating the Zimmers and leveraging the devastation and judgment prophecy as a beacon of hope. What exactly is devastation and judgment? Why would someone wish for that? So, excuse my French, but he looks so cunty here. Those who hate this world enough to wish devastation upon it. There are more people like that around than you might think. By the way, one of the tour participants, Mr. Gas Mask. I heard from Jasmine that he has gone missing. I hope he's alright. The only trace of him they found was this Illuminate card. Stairway to Limbo. Those who descend into the underworld will inevitably fade into oblivion. This adds further credence that each card foretells its owner's fate. Well, Mrs. Zammy, about the new request. We have been asked to evaluate a cursed artifact. I will handle the evaluation myself. Okay. Artifact evaluation gig. Okay, this is a good place to end. Woo! We explored Ueno. And I kind of wish there was more to the resolution of that case. I was hoping originally that, like, so my original theory was that Kimura-san was actually the murderer, and that's why she had that like creepy picture, the ghost picture, was it was actually like a picture of him she took before she killed him, and she'd gathered people there because she was trying to get rid of evidence that could have pointed her out as the real murderer. That was my original theory, and I think that's more interesting. But it was obvious that honestly, it really felt like a Zero escape. Yeah, it does feel like it's kicking off the bigger story arc. Because I feel like Tsutomu Kisaragi is going to continue to be important. But it really did feel like a Zero Escape tribute, that whole chapter. Like, there was so many Zero Escape elements to it. I feel like the people who made this game were like, man, Zero Escape is so awesome. A girly organizes a meeting of a bunch of people who are tangentially related to a case that happened 7 years ago. Or I mean, 9 years ago, but Somnium Files is 7 years ago. And they all have something in common even though they don't know about it. And there's a guy in a gas mask and they have to figure out escape room puzzles that have to do with the case that happened. It's Zero Escape. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. And we found it. A way out. And next time we'll see what other crazy ladies that will get a crush on Zammy. But until then, have a good time of day, and I'll see you later. I'm streaming a lot this week because I have time off. Yippee! For Jesus Day. But until then, bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.